Coach?
Yeah, good start to the game. Just the way we set the tone. Thought the top of the lineup did what the top of the lineup supposed to do, and with that, we score a lot of runs. So with Gabby at the bottom and Taylor, Jocelyn, and Ava, I thought we had some really good at bats. Really did a good job, obviously scoring every inning. Keagan did a good job setting the tone right from the beginning. But we came out and set a goal of coming out and mashing the ball up a little bit, and thought we did that today.
Questions for the student athletes?
I guess just for both you guys, just how good it felt, to get some, like Coach saying, to mash the ball and get some, some good at bats at the plate.
Yeah, it always feels nice to feel like your lineup is kind of coming together. Like, we've always had a really cohesive lineup, and just the ability to build off of each other, I think, was something that we really stressed this week, just being able to kind of have one good at bat turn into two good at bats, and I think we did a really good job of just manufacturing runs that way today.
Yeah, I think it was a good way to kick off the tournament, and we hope to take the energy into the rest of the tournament.
Taylor, you hit the program's 100th home run for the season. How does that feel? 3 years in a row, you guys did that.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, we've done a really good job this year of just kind of trying to keep things simple, not really paying attention to stuff like that. Obviously, that's a cool number, but at the end of the day, we just have to have good at-bats and just find ways to manufacture runs in any case scenario, and I think as a lineup, we've really done a good job of doing that.
Gabby had 2 hits today, just especially her coming up right before you too. How crucial is that to the team's success? Her getting on base so both of you again can drive her in.
Yeah, her turning the lineup over is essential for our success. She's done a great job of that this season, and she gets me fired up. And Coach Walton says she scores every time she gets on base, so if she's going, then we're going.
She's definitely like a little spark plug for us, just kind of finding ways, even if maybe one of us aren't having our best day, she's definitely always bringing the energy and always trying to fire us up and finding new ways to score runs. And I love watching her play, and I love being able to play behind her. So just to see her and her ability to find ways to get on base and find ways to score runs has been really special.
How helpful is it to get some of these games over quickly? It's just the start of what could be a really long stretch. Yeah,
ultimately, getting our pitchers to have to throw fewer innings, getting us to have to be off our feet a little bit less time than we maybe have to, is obviously very. It's nice to not have to be standing out in the outfield or taking. But for us, it's not really about that. I think we're just trying to have really good at bats, play defense really well, pitch really well, and if the outcome goes that way, we're just trying to score a lot of runs. So at the end of the day, if the game's over early, that's good for us. But just trying to have good, cohesive games.
Jocelyn, along the same lines, do you like 11 o'clock in the morning game, 10 o'clock in the morning game tomorrow?
Wait, what?
Do you like it having 11
Do I
o'clock
like?
in the morning? Yeah, 10 o'clock, getting up, go.
Yeah, I don't really care what time the game is at. I'm ready to go all the time. But yeah, just like Taylor said, we're not really focused on the outcome. We're just focused on pitch by pitch, inning by inning, just getting the job done.
After a game like this, to start off the tournament hot, what's the message like in the locker room?
We've talked a lot, especially from the SEC tournament until now, just trying to play fearlessly, trying not to be so worried about trying not to lose, but trying to do all we can to win. I think sometimes it's easy to kind of get tense in games like this, but just trying to stay on the same path of make a good play, go after a pitch that maybe you can hit hard, dive for a ball, throw a pitch that you think that the batter can't hit. Just trying to find ways to fire our team up, do something that really just fires everybody up and makes them want to score more runs, makes them want to play better. But I think we've done, just about all we can do to try to kind of set that tone and just make sure that we're continuing to play fearless.
Yeah, I think it just goes back to keeping it simple, not thinking too much about outcomes or fans or outside noise, just focusing on us and the Gators.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, talk about kind of the difficulties of, normal for a tournament, but still not knowing who you're going to play, a day ahead of time, knowing that at the moment could be Georgia Tech or obviously could be Texas State.
I think we are well prepared in being adjusting, and whatever team we play doesn't really matter because we're going to be prepared for them.
Yeah, I think we've really stressed making sure that we're at our best. If the Gators are at our best, then that's all we can do. If we're prepared, if we trust in our preparation, no matter who's on the other side of it, we should be in a good position to win. So I think we've really just, like she said, just focus on the Gators, make sure the Gators are in the best spot to play their best.
Go ahead.
Josh went 3 for 3 today. You've obviously been here before. You've gone through this tournament multiple times now. What is that like starting this weekend 3 for 3? How does that confidence carry over?
I think I've said it before, but it doesn't really matter. Like, obviously 3 for 3 day is great. But I'm just focusing on game by game, so wiping today and going for the next one tomorrow.
Jocelyn, what did you see from Keagan today?
She was focused, not focusing on any of the outside noise. She was locked in and ready to go.
The Jocelyn, Taylor, and Ava yesterday were saying kind of difficulties of being a senior and balancing, knowing that this is your last tournament, but also trying not to let that kind of get into your head a little bit. How do you sort of walk that line a little bit, trying to savor the moment, but also, again, focus one game at a time?
Yeah, I think it goes back to, like, I'm more than an athlete. Like, softball isn't my entire life. And so, like, yes, maybe my last tournament. Love these girls, love playing with them, but at the end of the day, like, I'm a child of God, and I am more than just a softball player. So I think that takes a lot of pressure off me.
How much do you all feed off of the atmosphere at KSB? I'm sure you've been asked that in several ways, several different times, but especially today.
I mean, the Florida Gator fans are part of the reason why you choose to come here. I always tell everybody that Gator fans are always diehard Gator fans. They're always people who would do just about anything to see a Gator team win a national championship, to win literally anything. And I feel like that's part of what makes our program and our school just so impressive to other people. Ultimately, I think our fans are great. That each and every one of them just spend so much time and just feeding into us, feeding into our program, and just the environment at KSP is like no other. I just love seeing how much everybody gets into it, seeing everybody of all ages just being able to enjoy the game and come out and just be in a really good environment to play well.
I love KSP. Sorry, I love KSP. I love playing KSP. Our fans always bring the energy, so I'm super excited.
And this message of staying present, being where your feet are, has been consistent throughout the season. How is this team able to do that more so than last year, potentially?
I think just, like, one of our mottos is, like, pitch by pitch. At least that's what I've been telling myself. And so if you're focusing just, like, one step at a time, then you can't be in the past and you can't be in the future. Then you're going to be in the present. And I think really relaying that and expressing that to my teammates and connecting with each other, then the whole dugout feels that energy.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked a little bit since starting the postseason that doesn't matter who you've beat, doesn't matter who's beat you. At the end of the day, postseason starts a fresh slate. You got to play well, you got to win in order to keep going. So I think just kind of keeping that positive mindset, but also just, like she said, like staying in each pitch, making sure that if you look too far ahead, that's when you can get caught not paying attention to the little things. And I think once we stay true to little things and stay true to what we can do and what we can control, I think we do a really good job of just staying focused on what we're trying to do at hand.
Just, again, I guess, starting with the same question for the players, just how good it feels for the offense to get going after, what had happened at the, in the Alabama game, the SEC tournament.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, thought they came out ready to go. We put a lot of. I don't think that the what happened, or when you put in the amount of time that you put into work and you can see that your work pays off, that's called confidence, and I think that's the key.
3 hitless innings for Keagan. Was that kind of the plan going in to have her go one way around the lineup? And how much is
No, who knows? It could have been a 1-0 game through 5. So I mean, yes. Did I say 3 innings tomorrow? That'd be great. It was about to be 1 inning. We just couldn't get the one other hit. Just really trying to get, more importantly, get everybody a chance to get in the game. We had players play today that hadn't. Callie Matsuno got to play today. Hadn't played second base in a bit. So just getting everybody experience. But the main thing for us is just get Keagan to be Keagan, and get Oxley to be Red. Get Leah to be Leah. Go out there and pitch. Just pitch. Don't worry about I shouldn't, I can't, I won't, I don't, I am. So just get out there and do it. And I thought they really did a good job. With the exception maybe the walk. I thought everything was really pretty laser focused.
You said yesterday, just give me an inning. Is that kind of what
the
same conversation?
Give me an inning, man.
Same
One can be 2, but can't be 2 without 1. So just give me a good inning. That's all I'm looking for. Go out and get the leadoff batter out and figure it out. I mean, that's been the message all week. Yeah.
Coach, the Florida A&M coach Brittany Beal said prior to the game that they were going to shock the world. How did that motivate your team to produce this outcome?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's you hear these guys. I mean, I don't tell them not to listen and get distraction. It doesn't matter. I mean, I mean, somebody else could have said something, and it doesn't matter. I mean, we just got to play ball, practice, train, compete, but get in and compete. So no motivation at all.
Hey, Coach, just how proud of you are of the way that Taylor and just Jocelyn were just able to kind of set the tone in postseason play. I mean,
That's what they're here for.
Yeah.
That's why they bat 1-2. I mean, I said that the other day. That's what they're here for. You know, those guys were trained to be here and that. So proud, yeah, but that's their job, and they came out and they did it really well today. That's why we scored so many runs. So that part was good for me, just to see them work hard, train, make adjustments, and go out there and do it.
Coach, yesterday you said that you want your team to come out there and mash. They obviously met that expectation, scoring 12 runs and run rolling FAMU in 5 innings. So what can you just say about the offense's performance today?
Yeah, I thought the discipline was good. You know, there was a lot of balls early in the counts and early in the game, a lot of balls off the plate. We didn't chase. And even, you know, again, you look at the score, some of our hardest hit balls were called outs. You know, they caught the ball. Third baseman made a really nice play, hit a couple balls really, really well. Ava Brown just missed hitting a 3-run homer there when she flew out to deep left. So I thought the at-bats were really good. That part makes you feel good about, you know, just preparation.
How, and again, you also mentioned, you know, the effectively wild yesterday, in kind of overcoming that a little bit today, and, you know, managing to still not.
I don't think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Different pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like?
Can you speak to the leadership of Taylor Shumaker? Of course, she had a successful day, but
Yeah, I think it's awesome, but we're in postseason right now, so yeah, I'm not going to single one person out. I think it's really about the team. The team needs to be good teams. I think she does a good job, sets the tone. Did a nice, cool shoe reveal the other day. She gifted each one of our players her custom cleat that Nike made for her. Thought that was awesome. It's a really big deal. But she's awesome. But I just don't want to put the spotlight on that kid. And we got a team that needs to focus on tomorrow, the most important day of the season.
You like the aggressiveness in the base paths at double C?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should. 2.5-hour film session finally got through to some people, so that was good. Yeah.
What? Tell me about that a little bit.
Next time. Cool. Thanks, guys. Go Gators.
Thank you.